Have you ever seen a black helicopter? Not just any helicopter, but one painted entirely black with no markings, hovering silently in the sky. It's a chilling image, one that has sparked countless conspiracy theories and fueled public paranoia for decades. These mysterious aircraft have become synonymous with government secrecy, covert operations, and the fear of an encroaching surveillance state. But what is the truth behind these whispered sightings? Are black helicopters merely tools of national security, or do they represent something more sinister, something lurking in the shadows, watching our every move? Black helicopters hold a unique place in our collective consciousness. These enigmatic machines have fascinated and terrified people for decades, becoming a staple in conspiracy theories and popular culture alike. They are often portrayed as harbingers of doom, their appearance signaling impending government crackdowns, alien abductions, or some other nefarious plot. The sight of a black helicopter can send shivers down the spine, evoking images of clandestine operations and shadowy figures pulling the strings behind the scenes. This association with secrecy and intrigue is not accidental. Over the years, black helicopters have been linked to numerous conspiracy theories, from the infamous Men in Black to covert military operations. These theories often suggest that these helicopters are used by secret government agencies or even extraterrestrial beings to carry out their hidden agendas. Black helicopters tap into our deepest fears about government overreach and the unknown. The idea that there are forces operating beyond our control, watching our every move, is a powerful and unsettling thought. This fear is compounded by the fact that these helicopters are often seen in places where they shouldn't be, adding to their mystique and the sense of unease they create. They represent the hidden hand of authority, operating beyond the bounds of accountability and transparency. The lack of visible markings or identification on these helicopters only adds to their aura of mystery. Who are the people behind these machines? What are their intentions? These questions linger in the minds of those who witness these eerie aircraft. The color black itself carries significant weight. It is often associated with darkness, the unknown, and the forbidden. In the context of a helicopter, a machine that already symbolizes power and surveillance, the color black takes on an even more ominous connotation. It is the color of secrecy, of mystery, of the things that lurk in the shadows. Black helicopters, with their dark, unmarked exteriors, embody these qualities perfectly. They are the physical manifestation of our fears and suspicions, a reminder that there are things in this world that we may never fully understand. This association is amplified when applied to a helicopter, a machine already imbued with a sense of power and surveillance. Helicopters are often used by law enforcement and military agencies to monitor and control large areas, making them a symbol of authority and control. When these machines are painted black and stripped of any identifying marks, they become even more intimidating and mysterious. The absence of markings only deepens the mystery, fueling speculation about the helicopter's origins and purpose. Are they part of a secret government program? Are they being used for covert surveillance or other clandestine activities? The lack of answers only adds to the allure and fear surrounding these enigmatic machines. Who is flying these unmarked aircraft? What are they doing? And why the need for such secrecy? These questions have fueled countless conspiracy theories and sparked the imaginations of people around the world. The allure of black helicopters lies in their ability to tap into our deepest fears and suspicions, reminding us that there are still mysteries in this world that we may never fully unravel. The fascination with black helicopters is not just limited to conspiracy theorists. They have also made their way into popular culture, appearing in movies, TV shows, and books. From action-packed thrillers to science fiction epics, black helicopters are often used to symbolize danger, secrecy, and the unknown. Their presence on screen can instantly create a sense of tension and intrigue, drawing viewers into the story and keeping them on the edge of their seats. In many ways, black helicopters have become a modern-day myth, a symbol of the hidden forces that shape our world. Whether they are real or simply a product of our collective imagination, their impact on our culture and psyche is undeniable. They remind us that there are still things in this world that we do not fully understand, and that the line between reality and fiction is often blurred. As long as there are unanswered questions and unexplained phenomena, the allure of black helicopters will continue to captivate and terrify us. They are a reminder that the world is full of mysteries, and that sometimes the most intriguing stories are the ones that remain shrouded in darkness. The theories surrounding black helicopters are as varied as they are numerous. These mysterious aircraft have captured the imagination of conspiracy theorists for decades, leading to a wide array of speculations and hypotheses. From the plausible to the downright bizarre, the stories about black helicopters continue to proliferate, each adding a new layer to the enigma. Some believe these helicopters are part of a government program to monitor and control the population. This theory suggests that the government uses these aircraft to conduct surveillance on its citizens, tracking their movements and activities without their knowledge. The idea is that these helicopters are equipped with advanced technology capable of eavesdropping on conversations, capturing video footage, and even collecting biometric data. Proponents of this theory argue that such measures are part of a broader strategy to maintain control over the populace, ensuring that any potential dissent is swiftly identified and neutralized. Others claim they are involved in the suppression of evidence related to UFOs or other paranormal phenomena. According to this line of thinking, black helicopters are deployed to areas where UFO sightings or other unexplained events have occurred. Their mission is to secure the scene, confiscate any physical evidence, and intimidate witnesses into silence. This theory posits that the government, or perhaps a secretive organization within it, is actively working to keep the truth about extraterrestrial life and other paranormal activities hidden from the public. The black helicopters, in this scenario, are the enforcers of this grand cover-up, ensuring that the secrets remain buried. Still, others believe black helicopters are used by secret societies or wealthy elites to further their own agendas. These theories often involve shadowy organizations like the Illuminati or the Freemasons, who are said to wield immense power and influence behind the scenes. The black helicopters in this context are tools of these clandestine groups, used to carry out covert operations that serve their interests. Whether it's manipulating political events, orchestrating economic crises, or conducting secret experiments, the black helicopters are seen as a symbol of the hidden hand that guides world affairs. One of the most pervasive theories links black helicopters to the New World Order, a shadowy cabal of global elites intent on establishing a totalitarian one-world government. This theory suggests that the black helicopters are part of a vast and intricate plan to undermine national sovereignty and impose a single, authoritarian regime on the entire planet. The New World Order is said to be composed of the world's most powerful individuals and organizations who are working together to achieve their goal of global domination. The black helicopters in this narrative are the enforcers of this dystopian vision, used to suppress resistance and maintain control. According to this theory, black helicopters are used to silence dissidents, enforce martial law, and round up citizens into concentration camps. The idea is that in the event of a major crisis or uprising, the New World Order would deploy these helicopters to swiftly and ruthlessly restore order. Dissenters, and those deemed a threat to the regime, would be detained and transported to secret facilities, where they would be held indefinitely. This chilling scenario paints a picture of a future where freedom and democracy are extinguished, replaced by a brutal and unyielding dictatorship. While there is no evidence to support these claims, the New World Order conspiracy theory remains popular, fueled by distrust of government and a desire for simple explanations for complex problems. In a world where uncertainty and complexity are the norms, these theories offer a sense of clarity and certainty, even if they are based on unfounded assumptions. The black helicopters, with their ominous presence and mysterious missions, serve as a powerful symbol of the fears and anxieties that many people feel about the state of the world. Whether they are seen as agents of surveillance, enforcers of a cover-up, or tools of a shadowy cabal, the black helicopters continue to captivate the imagination and fuel the fires of conspiracy. The persistence of black helicopter conspiracy theories speaks to a deeper societal anxiety about government power and the erosion of privacy in the digital age. These theories, often dismissed as fringe beliefs, actually reflect a widespread concern that our personal freedoms are being encroached upon by unseen forces. In an era of mass surveillance, data breaches, and government overreach, the lines between security and intrusion have become increasingly blurred. The omnipresence of digital surveillance cameras, tracking our every move, has made the concept of privacy seem almost obsolete. It's no wonder that many people are suspicious of unmarked aircraft flying overhead. These helicopters, often seen as symbols of covert operations, fuel the imagination and heighten fears of being constantly watched. The government's own actions, often shrouded in secrecy and justified in the name of national security, have only exacerbated these fears. The lack of transparency and accountability in governmental operations creates an environment ripe for suspicion and mistrust, have done little to quell these fears. From the Pentagon Papers to the Snowden leaks, these high-profile incidents have revealed the extent to which government agencies are willing to go to keep their activities hidden from the public eye. History is replete with examples of government agencies operating in the shadows, spying on citizens, and suppressing dissent. These actions, often justified as necessary for national security, have instead sown seeds of distrust and fear among the populace. This lack of transparency has created a climate of distrust, where the government's motives are constantly questioned. The secrecy surrounding their operations only serves to deepen the divide between the state and its citizens, making it easier for conspiracy theories to take root and flourish. In the absence of clear and honest communication from those in power, people turn to alternative explanations, often finding solace in the idea that they are not alone in their suspicions. The history of government surveillance is long and complex, with numerous programs designed to monitor and control the population. From the early days of wiretapping to the modern era of digital espionage, the tools and techniques may have evolved, but the underlying intent remains the same: to maintain control and suppress dissent. Public outcry against these practices has been loud and persistent. Activists and ordinary citizens alike have taken to the streets, demanding greater transparency and accountability from their leaders. The fight for privacy rights is not just about protecting personal information, it's about preserving the very essence of democracy. Scandals involving government overreach continue to make headlines, further eroding public trust. Each new revelation serves as a reminder that the balance between security and freedom is delicate and easily tipped in favor of authoritarianism. Community discussions about privacy and government intrusion are becoming more common as people seek to understand the implications of living in a surveillance state. These conversations are crucial for fostering a more informed and engaged citizenry, capable of holding their leaders accountable. As individuals, we take steps to protect our privacy, from using encryption tools to installing privacy filters on our devices. These actions, while important, are only part of the solution. True change requires systemic reform and a commitment to transparency from those in power. The pervasive presence of surveillance technology in our daily lives serves as a constant reminder of the delicate balance between security and freedom. As we navigate this complex landscape, it is essential to remain vigilant and demand accountability from those who wield power. By staying informed and actively participating in the democratic process, we can work towards a future where privacy and security coexist, and trust between the government and its citizens is restored.